Hey guys, got a good crowd in here already. 9 people. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm going to try my microphone over here to the right, overhanging the laptop. So I'm hoping maybe since it's still close to me, it's just not in my face and in my way. Maybe I won't be leaning over. So leaning over as much. So let's get in here. It looks like Meant to Be RVing was the first one here, and Jerry Holly was second, and Over the Hill RV was third. Artist on the Road was fourth. And let's go on down here. This is our autism garden. New Horizons. Uh, Weekend RVing. I hope you are well. Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. And I think that's it. If I missed you, I am sorry. So, I have been doing what y'all know what I have been doing. I have been doing masks. Doing masks this morning. I didn't do as much. I sort of took a day yesterday. I done a little bit of mask work yesterday. And then I YouTubed basically the rest of the day. So, I've got, with that being said, at 12:15, the Slot Dog video comes out. So, it'll be about 10 or 15 minutes after the show today, 12:15 Eastern. Wait a minute. I probably loaded that wrong. So it may be 1:15. I think I did load that wrong. Anyway, sometime today, the Slot Dog video is coming out. Let me pull it up, and I will tell you when it is going to be on. I didn't get it ready till time for all the lives come on last night, so I did not put it up last night. Let's see. Well, I thought it'd tell me. I think I'm going to have to go into my YouTube channel to find it. I found it. I just got to figure out what time I scheduled it for. I meant to schedule it for 12:15 Eastern, but I think I may have scheduled it for I think it's scheduled for, let me change the time. All right, so I think I got it picked. I think it's going to, if I didn't screw it up, it's going to come on at 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central, which is what it should be. So that'll be the new Slot Dog video that I've had in the computer for a few weeks now. I just hadn't had a chance to get it out. Also, some more news. We're fastly approaching the 2,000 watch hour mark. On our way to the big 4,000. And let's see here. We should be, oh yeah, by tomorrow, the monetization side should be 2,000 plus. So we're just waiting on some stuff to upload. And that is all thanks to you guys. New Horizon got her mask yesterday. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. I think I seen Meant to Be RV and got some masks yesterday. The shipping on them things is terribly slow right now. I don't know what's going on. We may have some new people come in today. I have, yesterday while I was trying to catch up on getting my video out, I was also catching up on comments. And catching up on comments, I ran up on a new channel in our channel. and I went over and checked them out, and they're fairly new, but they're going to be a great channel. It's a cooking channel, but it's going to be a great channel. So I invited them to come over. I invited another channel to come over as well. So we'll just have to keep our eye out and see who comes by. So I told them just any time, but I told them I'd have some time today if they wanted to come by. So maybe we'll have a new channel in here today. I wound up with a blank Tuesday night schedule coming up this Tuesday night. So I'm still working on that. That's why I haven't advertised it, because I don't have anybody down for this Tuesday night. So I do have an idea of something I can do, and I may talk to them today about that. I've got a couple ideas. I like to get a good feel about something before I just put it. I don't just invite people off the seat of my britches. I try to have a good feel about how I think y'all would think about it and go by that. So anyway, and Nettie, you had said I was expecting a FedEx package. I still haven't got it, just to let you know. I still haven't got it. So but shipping right now on anything is terribly slow. So if you wondered why I hadn't mentioned it, because I don't know what it is because I haven't got it. So just keeping you updated on that. So let's see here. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, so I got the winners that won the mask yesterday. They are in the mail this morning. So ever how long it takes the Postal Service to get that, you'll get them. Got a little good news on some things coming through Congress that hopefully maybe will help everybody, but especially help small business owners. So waiting to see how that goes. Got a little news on that yesterday. And, like I said, everything's going to be all right. It just, we were all a little on edge there for a while. So still not getting the help we were promised, but for small business, but still it should be, it's still going to be okay. If you're a business or even a couple or single person or whatever, you have to prepare for some bad thing. None of us could prepare for this. There comes Faith and the Fallen coming in the door. Good deal. Thanks, Nettie. Our FedEx runs crazy here. When I was waiting on this microphone to come in, the fine one, when I got now, it showed to be here on a Friday evening. And then when it didn't come in on Friday, Thomas checked it and it didn't even give a date when it was going to come. And so it showed up about a week later. So I don't know if that was a FedEx thing or if that was it actually came through Amazon. So I don't know if it was an Amazon thing, but the tracking didn't work. So, or if it did, they changed it and didn't tell anybody. Hey, I think there is one of our, let me pull this up. Let me get over here. I have to have a YouTube channel brought up. I can't. I have to have so I can y'all just chat amongst yourself. I'm doing something. Yeah, this is one of our new channels. Yep, it sure is. Let's let me pull up something right here. We're going to get to meet a new channel this morning. Maybe. We're going to get to regardless. So, I'm assuming the ISO is in search of adventure life. How you guys doing? So I was over on y'all's channel yesterday, and I think y'all had been on my channel, I think. And I was watching one of your videos and you had water flowing, and I was talking about how yellow the water was. There was places that the water was like nearly plum yellow, and pretty cool looking video you shot there. But if one of y'all are available, I'll bring y'all up on the screen and let y'all meet everybody, and we'll see if we can introduce you guys to some new friends in search of adventure life. I'm assuming that's what ISO means. If you guys want to come up, just tell me in the chat that you would, and I'll give you a link, and we'll pull you up here, and we'll do an impromptu interview and see if we can't help you grow your channel a little bit and meet some new RV and cooking and singing friends. So let me give you a link. So in search of adventure life, I just posted a link. If you guys want to come up on the screen, click on that link and I'll bring you up here, and we'll do a little impromptu interview, and we'll introduce you to everybody. Oh, you don't have to. I was just saying if you wanted to. But we'll grow your channel whether you come up here or not, because we'll get everybody to go over and check y'all out. I'm going to share your link. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let me share your link to your page, and we'll let everybody go over there and check it out. Maybe one day when y'all got time, y'all can come up here. Let me put it in here, and we're going to see if we can grow your channel. So this is, y'all have to go over there and check them out. This is going to be a good new channel. And I'm sure if y'all got good content, they will return the, I hope that link come out right. Oh yeah, it worked. All right, guys. So this is in search of adventure life. I think a while ago they had 112. They're at 116 now. And we'll see how many we can add to that family over there. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Anytime y'all come in, especially on the mornings, we usually have a lot of open time on the mornings. So you guys just come by and duck your head in, and I'll probably throw out the invite. So, or if you'll email me and let me know a day when you do know that you'll be ready, we'll plan ahead. So, and my email is channelname@gmail.com. But everybody can go over there and check you guys out anyway. Northwoods RV Life coming in. We got a new channel in here, Northwoods, in search of adventure life. They just got out of bed, so they can't come up on the screen, but they're a good little channel. They were on my channel, I think, and then I went to their channel and watched a video or two, and pretty cool. They're going to be a great little addition to the RV life. Got a nice rig going on there, so everybody can go over and check them out. So that'll be good. Yep, they got some great content, some good sceneries. I think they'll fit in good, and I think we ought to be able to grow their channel 20 or so today anyway. A little update on the boys. Yeah, y'all are growing like crazy. Y'all are up to 119. And I don't know how many channels y'all been on in our community, but when one of our community members, when we're basically an RV community, but we have food channels, we have music channels, we have all kind of different channels, but basically we're a bunch of RVers just like you guys. But when they go and click subscribe, they'll come back later and watch one of your videos or two of your videos or three of your videos, and they'll watch them from start to finish, and they'll leave a comment and click the like button, They'll do everything that needs to keep you connected, and they'll support you from now on. If when you're putting out stuff. Now they might not watch every video you ever put out, but they will support you in some form or fashion. The general rule around here: if you watch somebody else's video and leave a comment, they're probably, as they're going through comments, going to come and watch one of your videos. So don't always work like that, especially the bigger you get, the harder that is to do. But you're about all your channels do that, even your big channels. Blue Wave Odyssey has over 4,000 subscribers. He said if you come to his videos, watch one of his videos and leave a comment, he's going to go as he responds to your comment and watch a video on your channel. So that's a great way to grow, because you get loyal viewers, and that's what we want, loyal viewers. So great to have somebody new in here today. And if the moderators will keep sharing their link throughout the morning, that would be awesome. So let me see here. What else we got going on? Northwoods RV Life had a great Blackstone accessory video yesterday about spatulas and stuff. And I seen one or two pieces there that I would like to acquire. By the way, Northwood, y'all think I'm the Blackstone guru? I am not the Blackstone guru. Northwood RV, if you have a question about Blackstone, he's your guy probably. I know a lot about them because I used one. But Northwood actually does a lot of videos on, matter of fact, my video that I'm releasing today, I'm cooking on a Blackstone and a Traeger. But if you ever want to know about Traeger grills or Blackstone, I got the links down below to their website. So, and like with everything else, you can find them. You just look. Blackstones are sold at Walmart. It's amazing to me that a product that good is sold at Walmart. Walmart sells a lot of good stuff, but we just don't typically think great product and Walmart. We don't generally typically put those together. But Walmart actually does sell a few great things. And we buy a lot of Walmart branded stuff. I mean, especially food. We buy a lot of Dollar Tree stuff. We have some nice stuff, don't get me wrong, but the only way we have ever been able to have it is because we don't just spend money on things just because of what the name says. There comes Lynn at Farm Okie. But anyway, so, and I should have probably put the package that I have. The package I have, if you buy the Blackstone I have the 22-inch with the hood and the collapsible stand. That was made for Walmart. I'm pretty sure Northwoods will know that for sure, but I think that's a Walmart package. I actually bought mine off eBay new, but I could have got it at Walmart after I looked for the same price, and somebody told me that was a Walmart package, and I love it. Y'all see, which I got the lid, I've got the 2 burners, and my stand. I set my thing off, my grill off, and my stand will fold up. I just pick it up. I mean, it's super easy. It don't have a spring-loaded collapsible stand like I would like for it to have. If they would let me design that, I can make that a whole lot better. But the stands are adjustable, so if you're on uneven ground, you can adjust it so your grease will run out the slot. It also, mine is the newer one that has the slot in the back to the slot in the front. So you can rake your grease to the back, and it has the lip around it. So, yep, Northwood confirmed what I said. The 22-inch Adventure, I think he calls it, Adventure Ready, is a Walmart exclusive. And I love that package. Northwood has a big one. I think I seen on his video yesterday. It's pretty good size. I wanted one. I seen this package that I have on Changing Lanes on their RV show. And I knew then that that's what I wanted, because my truck has I call it a garage door cover on the back. It's a metal top that rolls like a garage door and locks. And so I just slide mine in there. Generally, when we first got it, we were camping a lot. Back when we first got the rig we have now, back in October, we was going camping every 2 or 3 weeks. And so I just left it in the back of my truck. And it works great there. I've got a little tip. You can get a Rubbermaid. I got like a Rubbermaid toolbox. It's too small for the 20 20-pound bottles. It's too small for it to lay completely down, but it fits snug down in that little toolbox. It don't have a lid. It's just the bottom, and that thing fits snug down in there. And I just throw it in the back. That way, if it does slide around some, mine's got a sprayed in liner so it don't slide much. But if it does slide around, it hits the toolbox. It don't hit the can. But it don't hardly ever move. It's usually right where I put it. So a little tip for carrying your propane bottles, if you're not going to hook it to your RV. I don't have mine set up yet. Plus, I always like to cook facing the view. I don't want to cook facing my camper. So I haven't got it set up, so I'm that set up yet. Plus, I don't like cooking under my awning. I don't want the grease and stuff to get up under my awning. So I always try to cook out from under the awning. And a lot of times I don't even cook. My son, he loves to cook. And while he's at home and I get to enjoy him cooking, I let him cook as much as he'll cook. I'm really not a cook. I cook simple things like hot dogs and hamburgers and taters and stuff like that. But that's Blackstone talk for the day, and Fine talk for the day, and Traeger talk for the day. Oh, I cooked some slot dogs on the Traeger in this video that's coming out. Senior sister coming in, I guess. Did I miss her? There's senior sister. Artist on the road, come in the door. So that is a good deal. So we got 14 people in here. That's pretty good. Pretty good. What was I going to say about Traeger? I was going to say something about Traeger. Now, Traeger, if you go to buy a Traeger, think about how you're going to use it before you buy it, because they got all different kind of sizes. I got a big one because the deal and me and a friend was trading out. That's how I got a big one. If you're not going to cook very much stuff, you need to get a smaller one so you don't use as much pellets. But see you, Nettie. Have a great day at work. So we just got a new subscriber, and they might come in. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, know what you're going to cook the most on. Like if I cook a bunch of butts, like if I'm going to cook one, it costs me the same money to cook 6, and I can put probably 8 on mine. Y'all see mine in the video today, but I got a pretty good size one. But I can cook 8 for the same money, what it costs. And so what we do is when we're going to cook some, we'll cook them all up, and then we'll pull them and put them in vacuum sealed bags. So like we'll bag up a meal's worth in a bag. Tammy will vacuum seal them, and we'll throw them in the freezer. And then when we get ready to eat them, we throw them in a pot of boiling water and cook them or warm them up through the boiling water. And man, they taste awesome. So Northwoods has a full outdoor kitchen. Yep, they got a full outdoor kitchen. Let me put that up there. Yeah, that's the thing about my Traeger. It's electric smoker, and I love it. Yes, Jarhead and Ginger Traeger. Yep, you got to get when y'all get back over. Now, I don't know. Somebody said they made a tailgating Traeger. I've got to research that some. Um, because I would love to have a Traeger that would fit in the back of my truck that would like be easily portable because I could see me smoking some stuff in a campground. There comes Mike and MJ. Hey guys. So Jarhead and Ginger, we sucked them in with the Traeger talk. So, but with all that being said, though, I do have the links to Traeger and Blackstone. Anything that we use on here that I talk about, I try to link it below. And I don't like link it to Amazon. I used to link stuff to Amazon, and then I got thinking, well, a lot of that stuff's cheaper on eBay, and that's not what our channel's about. And so I quit doing I was going to lose it anyway. Not many people buy off Amazon. Some people have better luck than I do. So what I done, I just quit doing the Amazon affiliate thing. So what I do is I tell y'all about it, and then if I know the cheapest place to buy it, I'll tell you that. Like my Blackstone grill setup, the cheapest place to buy it is at Walmart. You could probably buy it on eBay for the same money, but why not buy it at Walmart? So, but the Traeger grills, I would say, and this is based on my experience, I traded for my Traeger brand new through my business with a friend of mine that sold Traegers. He was a Traeger dealer. So he needed an event done, and I wanted a Traeger. So I traded a party and a little bit of cash and he only had one in stock, and it was the very biggest one. But I got that one by trading like I did. I got that for what a little one cost. And so it worked out great. But anyway, I have the links to Traeger, Five Fine Mikes, Blackstone. I don't know. I try to put all the links. So if I don't have a link to something we use and y'all want to know where it come from or whatever, just let me know. There is RV for 4 in the house. Hadn't seen them around in a while. So, hey, RV for 4, y'all come up. Tell us what's new in the RV for 4 life. Let me give you a link if y'all can. RV for 4 is one of our very first video raids, and they are a huge. They've grown. It's crazy how much they've grown. They're a great family, and I think when we video rated them, they had like 100 subscribers or something, and then since then they have exploded. I think they have about 1,300 or 1,400 subscribers now, and all they need is watch hours to be monetized. I don't know how close they are, but well, something happened to my chat. There you go. So RV for 4, if y'all can, put the link there. Y'all can come in. Thanks, This Adventure family. I got 2 awesome kids. I tell you, we work hard in our business. We've been self-employed most of mine and Tammy's married life. Anyway, and but that's the life me and Tammy chose, and the kids just sort of had to grow up in it. We work every weekend. We work every holiday. We miss weddings. We miss funerals. Because when you're in the event business, when somebody books an event, you have to be there. No matter if your best friend passes away or your nephew's getting married or whatever, you have to be there, especially when you have no workers like we do in the last couple of years. We used to run big crews and all that, and it was just killing me and Tammy. But anyway, we had watched so many people have their kids grow up, and they were still supporting them, and they were, always giving them money and all this and that, and so early on, I told the kids, I said, look, I'm gonna make a deal with you. I said, Daddy and Mama will always help you if you need help, and we'll always make sure you have the things you need. I said, but if mom and daddy supports you, that means you're going to have to work for us because I'm going to make sure you're working and you've always got a job. So as long as mom and dad has a business, you have to work for us if you want us to financially help you. That way I can assure you're making enough money to get by. I said that, or you can go to college and get you a real good job and make more money than mom and dad. So that seemed to have worked. We've got two awesome kids. Keisha makes more money than me and Tammy, and Thomas is on his way of doing the same thing. So we didn't do it in a mean way. We actually done it in a way that, because we didn't want them to have to work like we do. Me and Tammy chose that path, and we run down that rabbit hole, and we were stuck and couldn't turn around and get back out. That's fine, RV44. Hey, I may holler at you in a little while about another deal we may work on. So I might email you here in a little bit. I got your Instagram too, by the way. So and it's about that. So I'll try to email you in a little bit. So, but anyway, so we're proud of our kids. There's Kathy's Outdoor Adventure. Hope Dad's doing well. Praying for you guys, by the way. And also, by the way, can we link the, I don't know if Meant to Be RVing is in here. There's James. Meant to Be RVing, can we link that account to help Kathy's dad? Kathy's dad was in a bad wreck and got hurt pretty bad. And we need to see if we can help out a little bit. I heard about it and I kept forgetting about it. I got an email on it and I kept forgetting. But Kathy, tell your dad we're praying for him, and I'm going to see if we can drop a link to your see if we can drop a link to that account you got for your dad. So I don't have it, so I can't do it, and I don't know how it all works, but we would like to help out in that and offer that to anybody that would like to help. And so let me see here. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. That's like me talking and a squirrel running by. Yes, Northwoods RV. Yes, if you could link that, that'd be awesome. Meant to Be RVing is actually work watching, so she might not be able to. I love how all us guys work watch. That shows the dedication. I don't know if In Search of that new channel, In Search of Adventure Life, if they're still in here, but that's how dedicated our community is. Even if we can't interact in the chat and we're working, a lot of us will run the chat and listen to it like a radio show. And even though we can't interact. No, hey, Kathy, we done that already. We need to help your dad as well. So we are going to, we can do both. There it is. So if anybody wants to help Kathy's dad, he had some pretty serious health issues because of that wreck. Had to have some surgeries, probably going to have some more, and a lot of physical therapy to recover. And Kathy is really good in our community, a real good community member, and all around just a great person too. And so we can reach out and help help her dad as well. So if anybody wants to do that, the GoFundMe for Kathy's dad, Northwoods RV Life, link that. I'm going to go over here and pull that up. So I will have it. I got to find it. Y'all bear with me here. That way I know where it is. So if anybody wants to do that, I'm gonna do mine right now. Let's see. Well, no, I ain't. I'll get over there, and Dirt Road Missions is going to help out a little bit on that, Kathy. Any of y'all hear me talk about Dirt Road Missions, most of y'all already know, but Dirt Road Missions is our foundation, our nonprofit. We put money in it when times are good. That way, we'll still have money to help different things when, like right now, when times are bad for our company, but we still have money in our fund. This money we can't touch. Me, I'm the quote CEO or the overseer of the fund, and then Tammy and Keisha, and then we have our children's pastor is our compliance board members. We have 4 board members: me, Tammy, Keisha, and Jeff Sayer. And Jeff is our outside family member that makes sure that every dollar we spend goes to our purpose, which our purpose is to support things sort of in the love of Jesus. In other words, it don't have to be Christian organizations. It don't have to be an organization. It can be helping somebody. The other day we gave money to a couple that was adopting some kids, and adoption is really expensive. Our son's adopted. We know all about that. We got a lot of adoptions in our family. So, but anyway, so that's what that's all about. So when you hear me give, especially when times are bad, this is money that our family, like we this is not money for our family. This is what we do mission work with. This is money we build churches with in Uganda or dig water wells in Uganda. So this is not, as bad as I hate it, it's not money coming out of our personal pocket. It is. It's money we put in there along with other people. But I wish that things were better so we could support some of these things out of our pocket and out of our mission organization. But right now, the time just don't allow for that with what money we're taking in right now. Hopefully, that'll change in the near future. But I'm glad that we're able to have Dirt Road Mission to support things like this. So, but I'll get that done in a little bit. And I know Kathy don't expect anybody to give, but that's the way most things are done. We give because we want to, not because we're expected to. So, Lynn at Farm Oakie said to pray for her brother as well when we're praying, guys. So, let's see what else. I want to look right here. The tonight's schedule, let's go and look at it so y'all all know what's going on. So, Friday night. So, 5 o'clock, Meant to Be RVing. 6 o'clock, Beyond Beauty 3. 7 o'clock, New Horizons. 8 o'clock, Papa Drew's RV. 9 o'clock, Adventures in Xanadu and RV Kids TV. So Papa Drew's TV is going to have my mind went blank. Let me pull it up, see if I can find it. I can't find it. But anyway, tonight's his laugh off. In other words, this is the night they do the laugh off. And it's fun. I was actually on that show last Friday, so. So, Kathy's Outdoor Adventures has hit 500. Good deal. Any of y'all new channels, y'all need to look at all these channels in the chat and check them out because all of these channels are good. All these are good supporting channels. And if I can say they're supporting, That says a lot because I have a morning show 7 days a week, and most of these people is at our morning show, even if they're work listening or work watching. So if they will support somebody redneck like me 7 days a week, I know they'd be glad to support you guys. So also, guys, remember Millie at Weekend RVing as well when you guys pray. So Crazy Millie, I think that's right, ain't it, Millie? I'm terrible with names, so if I call you a different name, y'all just have to laugh at me and go on and tell me the right name. There's James Cat and niece. Y'all pray for that family too. They have just been through a lot in the last few weeks, and it's just been a whole lot. I just not going into everything, but they've been through a lot lately. Kathy's Outdoors has some amazing pictures and photography, and she was on our show a week or so back, and she's just an awesome person. Millie is awesome too. I had to do third string KT's karaoke the other night, and we had a bunch of bashful people in the room and wouldn't come up and sing, and Millie come up and sung, I think, 3 songs. So she bailed me out. And she's really good. She's really good at that karaoke stuff. Faith in the Fallen bailed me out too. They come up and sung some songs. That was pretty fun as well. Let me see who all we got in here. So, In Search of Adventure Life, they've stalled out. So, if you guys don't have In Search of Adventure Life, y'all need to go over there and check them out. That's a good new channel. Jarhead and Ginger is going to be an awesome new channel. They are at everything. I think every time I hit the go live button, one of them is in here. Ginger likes to hang out with our late night party show, and Kojak likes to hang out in our morning show because our late night is their morning and our morning is their late night. I think it's about midnight over there where they're at right now. So let's see here. Yeah. Now, Jarhead and Ginger, y'all are moving back here. It's just not very too much. It's not very much longer before y'all move back to the States, is it? Oh yeah, that's quite a bit of time. We have people all over that are all over the world in our community. Uncle Lisa Production. I don't know where he's been. He's not been in here much, but he's in Finland. Let me see here. Trying to track you guys a little bit. So I got a channel that I want y'all to go and check out. And when y'all go, reason being is she's going to be on our show maybe in a few days. She may even come by today. But I'm going to link her channel. And I think y'all are absolutely going to love her channel. You got to watch the, I tell you what I might do. I might link the video that I watched that tells about her. It is really, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to link the video that I've watched a couple of her videos. So this is a fairly new channel. She's got 312 subscribers. And it is a cooking channel. Y'all might have known I would like a cooking channel. And the name of her channel is Lagum Eats. I can't remember exactly how she pronounced it. But Lagum, my understanding in one of her videos, means near perfection or something like that. She said there really wasn't a good English translation, but I want to think she said that Lagum means like near perfection. Anyway, y'all go by there, and if y'all watch or leave a comment, be sure to tell them that I sent you, because I want her to come on the show, and I think she is. But it would really be nice if she had a lot of support before she ever came on the show. And then I'll get her on here and we'll talk about get her on here and interview her and let her tell about her channel. She's got 312 now. It'd be nice if 10 people or so would go over there and watch one of the videos and tell them that I sent you over there. So she's also on Instagram. I clicked to follow her on Instagram, and immediately she clicked to follow us back. So I think it would be a benefit to both if y'all went over there and checked out their channel. So that's a good channel coming up. Also, I'm going to throw out a bunch here today. We're going to have a bunch of fun. If I can get them back, up here, I'm going to have some of these channels up here, and we'll get to interview them and talk to them and get to know a lot more about them. New Horizon, I just posted a new channel I want everybody to check out. I posted a link just now. It's Lagum Eats, and that Lagum word, if I remember correctly, she said the best translation in English means like near perfection or just right or something like that. But we need to check out their channel and go over there. I'd like for 10 people at least to go over there and watch the video and tell her that we sent y'all over there, because I'm trying to get her up for an interview. And I'm going to give y'all another channel. They just friended us this morning, and they've got an invitation to come and be on our show. And that is, let me go over here and get the link. It's Moondance RVing Gone to the Dogs. And I think that's going to be a really cool channel. And they're one of these that everybody says don't go to a trade show and look at RVs because you liable to come out with a new one. That's what happened to them. They had an RV, they went to a trade show, and basically come home with a new one. So let me get over here and post that link. If I can remember. Moondance RVing Gone to the Dogs. This is a good channel. I like how honest they was about, it wasn't just that they wanted to go buy a new one. It was like they got suckered in to buying one where they got there and seen the new and the fresh and all that good stuff. They have 42 subscribers. Be nice if we could run theirs up and have a lot of people said that we sent them over there. So that'd be pretty cool. I think that's all the new channels I have for today. I guess, do all of you guys, I've got one more in my thing here. I'll throw one more out at you. And y'all may all already have this channel. We're going to throw them out anyway. Let me see. Let me see here. Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. I'm going to post that link. That's another good channel. They have like 322 subscribers. Yeah, that don't work when I do that. I don't know why. I have a hard time when the people's not in the chat because I can't tag those people. All right, there's Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. That'd be a good channel to get. There comes Uncle Lisa Production. I was just talking about you. Talking about how you've been laying out. So we got, how many channels we got here y'all need to check out? So we've had 5 people to go by over to Lagom Eats or Lagom Eats or whatever that is. Nobody's went by Moon Dance RV and gone to the dogs yet. But anyway, that's out there. Try to help you guys and help them out at the same time. So throw those out there and see if we can help them. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. Maybe we can get them over here on the show. That'd be awesome. We get to interview them and find out all the details. Uncle Lisa, have they opened everything back up where you live? Uncle Lisa, come up here and talk to us. You've not been on my show yet. There's the link. Bought carrots. Everybody getting popcorn for Meant to Be RVing. Meant to Be RVing, you got a big show lined up for tonight. You may have done told us, and I may have forgot. Uncle Lisa's got more money than we do. He's got so many grocers that he has a bunch to unpack the groceries. So he has so many groceries to unpack, he ain't got time. I'm just giving you a hard time. I've been working on a headache all morning. Must be all these allergies. Yep, y'all go check out Meant to Be RVing this afternoon. 5 p.m. Eastern. There's no telling what she's going to be into. She won't get too rowdy because the other half will be there with her. Last night, I didn't go to the late night party till it was nearly over with. I had my daughter is home, and I've not got to give her a hug in 3 months, I guess, or longer. Anyway, her dog has not been allowed to be around our house because our dogs had parvo, and so her dog had not had all of its shots yet. So we had to wait till 2 weeks after her dog had all of its shots before they could come. So anyway, so I was up watching movies with my wife and my daughter. So that's when I came in late last night. If you go to Meant to Be RVing channel, it should show and should let you do a reminder. I don't know. Meant to Be RVing. Oh my Lord. Uncle Lisa's throwing Meant to Be RVing under the bus. I missed that. Oh me, I missed that one. In Search of Adventure Life. You guys are up to 121. Good deal. Maybe we can get you some more by the time the show's off. Y'all hear little Nakota barking in the background. Any of y'all new channels that don't do the sticker swap that or haven't heard about the sticker swap, that is a great way to get your channel name out there. I've got all these stickers I have talked about, and I'll talk about again when I put them on my sticker trunk. But that's a good way to get your name out there, because when you send a sticker to a channel, then they talk about it on their channel. And so that gives you a lot of publicity. Who we got in here? Over the Hill RV? You ready to come up? John? We got John with Over the Hill RV. Hey, my man.
How's it going?
Great. How are you? There you go.
Just thought I'd come up. You look like you needed someone up there with you.
I do. Yeah.
And we talked on the phone, but never talked in person.
That's right. This is Over the Hill RV. Me and John has talked, I don't know how many times, and John has helped me a whole lot with some government stuff and hooked me up with some people, and he is a really great guy. He has contributed a lot to our channel, things that y'all just don't even know. It's been awesome being a friend to him, and y'all are all great. And but you have those few that hook up with you in different ways, and John's been that guy. So what are you up to, my man?
Nothing, just at work.
Y'all getting to do a lot of work, I guess, still?
Doing a little bit. It's been kind of slow, and will probably continue to be slow for a while.
Yeah. I'm hearing some good stuff maybe coming out of Congress. I don't know. They've got the Senate is going to put forth one, I think, today, and the House is going to come up with one to help everybody, not just businesses, but that in itself will help business. So get money out there. So maybe that's going to be a win-win down the road.
I hope so. I know businesses can use it.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a lot of people, I think, hurting. And it's sort of what's sad is the government's in a position nobody's ever been in. So they don't have nothing to look back on and say what worked, you know.
That's true.
But what kind of weather y'all guys got out there?
We've been up, I think we found our first time we hit 101, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Wow.
Today we're going to be in the high 90s, I believe.
Man, we have went back to a cold snap. We're probably in the 60s the last couple of days, maybe the high 60s.
Yeah, I think next week we're going to hit the 80s, which is our norm for this time of the year.
Yeah, my daughter, they fly her out to White Sands every now and then, and she said it'll be like 100 degrees, but it ain't the same 100 you have here in Alabama.
Oh no, it's nothing like it. It's nice. It's a nice heat.
Yeah. Good deal.
I remember going down to Florida a couple of years ago, and it was only 70 degrees, and I was sweating up a storm because of the humidity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it don't take much here in Alabama to get you sweating. I have run before and it be in the 80s and think, Lord, I'm going to die before I get back.
I used to work down in Gulf Shores where it was, 99 and 99% humidity, and it was terrible.
So how long did you live in Alabama? You became a big Alabama fan while you were here, didn't you?
I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I'll just give you a hard time.
I think you're just a fan to aggravate me, I think.
We moved to Huntsville in 72. So I was there till I graduated in 78, joined the Navy, went away for 4 years. Then came back in 82, and I was there till 91.
Wow. So you're a Navy guy too. We got a lot of Navy guys.
Yep.
And gals. R.V. Underway, him and his wife, both were Navy.
Yeah.
Lucky Dog Productions come in the house. Amy said it's snowing, got snow flurries. I think she's in New York. Kathy's Outdoor says it's going to be 87 where she's at. I get all these notifications going above on my screen and it keeps me occupied. It's like a squirrel running across the screen. Raining all day in Tennessee, cold 65. Yeah, that's about what it's been here. I don't think we've got any rain coming, but we went from like high 70s, maybe even in the 80s the other day to this 60-degree weather. So
yeah, all my family lives up in the Madison area, so I kind of keep track of the weather up there.
That's where my daughter lives, Madison. She lives, you know where the Harley Davidson place is?
It's been
right
a while.
There on the bypass. If you're going from the Space and Rocket Center, the bypass there in front of the Space and Rocket Center, if you take that like you're going to go into Madison, there on the right, they got Larry's Guns, and then they got the Harley Davidson place. And anyway, she lives just down below the Harley place.
Oh, okay.
They got a real big, nice Harley Davidson dealership right there on the interstate. If you keep going, you just go right by where she lives. So, yep, she works over on the Arsenal, Redstone Arsenal.
Yeah, that's where my dad used to work at till he retired.
Yeah, she worked for a company called Teledyne Brown.
Yep, I've heard of them.
They've done a bunch of military work. Keisha actually works on the Patriot missile.
Okay.
Senior sister's son lives in Madison.
Yeah, Madison was the first place I became a police officer at back in 1984.
1984.
Back when
I was in
mainly cotton fields.
In the what?
When it was mainly cotton fields.
Yeah, it's boomed
Oh,
since
yeah.
Huntsville boomed. Huntsville started booming, and then Huntsville got so big, nobody wanted to live in Huntsville. So then Madison. Right now, you don't want to live in Huntsville. You want to live in Madison and work in Huntsville.
Right.
When my daughter was going to move over to that area, I got friends that live over there, and they're like, don't let her move to Huntsville. She needs to move to Madison or Hamptons Cove or need to stay out of the Huntsville area. So, see, 1984, I was in the 10th grade in high school here in
youngster you are.
North Alabama. Yep, I'm still a youngster. I tell everybody I've lived about half my life. I'm 51. About half my life. Senior sister said, thanks for your service.
Well, thank you.
Senior sister lived over in and around Huntsville and Madison area. Trying to keep up with the chat. This adventure family was born in 85. I knew y'all were youngsters. They're that high energy channel we had on the other day.
Right.
So when are you going to start putting out some videos?
Hopefully in the next week or two. I got a bunch of stickers, so I'm going to do a sticker.
I love your stickers, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Kind of working on putting on the RV, kind of like RV Underway did, but he didn't use enough redneck engineering, and I'm going to try to, since I'm from Alabama, kind of, I'm going to try to slip that in there.
Good deal. RV Underway to hoot.
Oh, he is.
I like them. Me and Tammy had thought about going south and trying to meet up with them. What would have been our spring break up here, because I drive a school bus. But it wound up that we got all quarantined to our homes, and so we didn't get to go. But I'm going to try to make a run down there, maybe, if we can get everybody back on their feet and meet up with them.
Yeah, he doesn't live that far away from you.
No, about 4 hours probably. They're down around
Dothan, right?
Yeah, or is it Foley, ain't it? Down around Foley?
No, they're not that far south.
They're not that far?
No.
I thought they were down closer to Gulf Shores.
No, they're up above the Panhandle area.
I'll have to check that out. We may have to get down in that area and meet up with them when all this is over. They're come burning up the roads, Ian. I need to get that rig out. I unrolled the awning the other day, let it dry out. We need to get it back on the road. We took 4 trips on it, and then everything shut down.
Yeah, I haven't even taken a trip in mine. I bought mine in October, and
that's when we bought ours.
Kind of did a little bit of work on it, and now I'm kind of stuck. I mean,
what kind of rig you got?
I got a 2001 Airstream Land Yacht XL. It's a Class A motorhome.
Ah, that's cool. I don't know if I even know what. I might pull that up so I can see what one of them looks like. So 2001.
2001.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. So yours got the pointed front end or the flat front end? I'm getting 2 pictures.
You got a flat front end.
Okay. Oh, right there it says one in RV Auto Trader with the flat. Man, that's nice. I like that. I can't, because I don't know a lot about RV, but I can't say that I knew that Airstream had Class A's. I did not know that.
Neither did I till I saw it and bought it.
Yeah, that's a nice setup there. So is that a diesel pusher?
Yes, it is.
Wow. I'd like to have one, but I have to have a diesel or a pretty nice heavy truck for our other business. And so it really don't make sense for me to have two vehicles when I've already got a good one that I can use for both.
Yeah, I was going to buy a travel trailer at first. I've got a truck, but I've got arthritis in both my knees, so I figured it'd be easier in a Class A setting up and down than having to do it in a trailer and unhooking and all that every time.
Yeah, I think I would really love driving a Class A. I don't know. I guess for now, as long as we're in the business we're in, I guess financially it makes more sense for us to stick with a trailer. But I guess if we ever retired, I'd probably buy us a small car to pull behind one, and I think I'd want to go Class A. I think
Well, you got the toy hauler, so that works perfect for your business.
it does. I can use it in my business. So, like if we ever expand out of state with our vinyl business, I could use it. With our entertainment business, I can't really because it's too heavy. The stuff is too heavy. But with our vinyl business, like right now, we closed 4 stores and we didn't have a place to store all the inventory. We opened 1 store, so we still netted 3 stores of inventory. And so we wasn't using the RV, so I flipped all the beds up and laid out all that inventory in the toy hauler. So Tammy can go through that first instead of what we got in the inventory. She can go through all that first and put it in the Jeep to deliver, and we can go through it without having to put it all up in the inventory. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And go through all that work, 2 days of putting all that back in the inventory room. And so me and her went out there yesterday and got it laid out so we know what it is. And so it worked out great. And that was our plan on buying that toy hauler, was to expand the vinyl business into more states so we could travel and work at the same time.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. I just wanted to stop up and say hello.
Well, I appreciate you coming in.
I'll be watching the rest of your show.
Well, good deal. Well, thanks for all the help you've given us, and we appreciate you guys. And if you need us, you got my number.
You got my number if you need anything.
All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too. That is one awesome bunch right there. They are really good supporters of our channel. Over the Hill RV, John, they behind the scenes, what he helped me with all this stuff that we've been having to go through, it's been amazing. Not many people will commit to that much time to help somebody else. And he messaged me, and when he heard me talking about stuff here, he got a hold of me immediately and started hooking me up with some people that I have learned so much from the people he has hooked me up with. And I'm just going to say right now, our company has benefited from it because of it. So, and they're just good in all different kinds of ways. I can't even go through everything that they've helped us with through the channel and through the business. And it's just been crazy. So, he's a good guy, and we appreciate having him around, or him and his channel. So that's just great. So and I've said this before, it blows me away that the connections we have made on this little bitty YouTube channel. So anyway, so what all did I miss? Yeah, Northwood RV, it'd be hard for me to give up my truck. That I love my truck. No matter what it is, even though I might not like my Ram as good as maybe something else, I am learning to like my Ram. And I've never had a truck that I liked everything. So I'm going to say that I like my Ram as much as I like any other truck. But me with a bad back, the riding rough has really been an issue. So if anybody's looking at buying a Ram, I'm not saying it rides rough. It rides rougher than my Chevrolet did. So, and it may just be me, but I can tell a big difference in it and my Chevrolet. But now there's a lot of things about the Ram that is far superior than the Chevrolet. So you just have to pick and choose what you like. So if our business was booming and if I was going to buy another truck today, I would go drive a Ford F450 four-wheel drive dually. That's what I would look at if business was good, and then it's not. But I'm just saying, if everything was lined up right, that's what I would look at. So that is a truck that you could do anything with. It'll turn on a dime, and I've not heard nothing but good reviews about it. So I'm not a big Ford fan, but I believe I'd never have been a big Ram or Dodge fan either. But I believe if I were going to do that, that would be what I would do. And by the way, if you guys watch the stock market, Chevrolet recorded a profit, or GM recorded a profit for the first quarter. Ford recorded big losses. They didn't say what Ram did, but that's a little bit. I didn't expect that. Ford sells a lot of vehicles, so I didn't expect it. They were one of the few companies that didn't take any money from the bailout a few years ago. Yep, Northwood. I'm ready. If you go into RV campground, there is a lot of those 450s, and if you talk to those guys, you'd be sold on them as well. Good morning, Roy. I have a slot dog video coming out here in a little bit, and it shows me cooking on my Blackstone. And it'll show also how I use those windshields. So, be cooking some slot dogs on the Blackstone and the Traeger. I'm actually cooking on both. So, and I will say slot dogs are a lot better smoked. They're good on the Blackstone, but because they're slotted, you get the smoke in them if you cook them on a smoker. All right, if you only had $10,000 to buy a truck, well, R15. Well, for one, you're probably not going to get a diesel. I just sold a 2012 with 100. No, I just sold a 2012 with 90,000 miles on it, right at 100,000, and I sold it for 32,000. But now a gas burner, I guess that same truck and a gas burner could have been bought for in the 20s. But now Northwood RV, he may be a Ford guy, so he may confirm. I worked for the ambulance service for years, and we run the Ford Power Stroke. I wasn't a fan of the older Fords. We never did have nothing but problems. Now, I know we used them in a hard way, but we couldn't keep them fixed, and they couldn't. The service side of it was horrible, and it was just bad. And we had brand new ambulances in the shop with like 1,000 miles on them. And if they ever got 10 or 15,000, they were just junk. And so, but when the first Power Strokes come out, they weren't the best. So do your research. But now all of them have bad years. So I would say that Power Strokes come a long ways with a newer one, but I don't think you'd get a Power Stroke in that range. The one of the newer ones. If I were buying gas right now, if you told me that I had to buy a gas powered truck, and I know y'all gonna think I've lost my mind, but I would buy one with a Hemi in it. My little brother just bought one with a Hemi in it. It looks nearly identical to mine. He just bought a brand new 2020. He is an administrator for the school system. and his wife teaches, so their income has not stopped. They've just kept on going. And so he bought a good deal because nobody's buying trucks. He bought a real good deal in a new 2020. It's getting hard to delete them, Northwoods. My nephew and them used to delete them, and now they can't even get the parts to delete them. They're still out there, but they're getting harder and harder to find the parts. Alabama, you can get by with that because we don't have inspections in Alabama. So I don't know about where this adventure family is. But Northwoods RV, if you had $15,000 to spend on a truck, Northwood, well, but they only have $15,000. So I'm talking about the Hemi's been around a while too. Northwood said if he was buying new, buy the Ford with the 7.3 gas. I don't know anything about that, so but I know you can't get one for $15,000. I'm real confident in that. So I don't know. Yeah. You're not a older Ford fan as well. Yeah, me neither. I am loving what I'm hearing. My nephew and them are big Ford fans, and they're telling me that if I buy they said if I could buy a 19 or nearer, which I can't and ain't, that they've changed. I thought it was 19 or near, maybe 20 or near. They're changing the Power Strokes and doing some better stuff with them. I don't know, but those are not in that range. I would just, if I were you, and if I was buying a truck, I would buy as big as I could buy for the money because you may want to swap RVs down the road. But always remember this: spend your money on your tow vehicle. You can upgrade your trailer later, but if you can't get to your destination, it don't do no good to have the nicest RV on the road if you don't have a good powertrain. What's pulling it is more important than what you're pulling. You want it to be able to pull it and to stop it. It ain't always about Corey saying you can get a diesel, an 07 to 10 for around 15. I sold my 12 with 90,000 for $32,000. Now they may drop off. The 2010 still books at around 17,000. And another thing is keep them maintained. Do everything you're supposed to do all the time. Run good oil. Keep the fuel filters changed. Religiously. If you could get one pre-emission fluid or pre-emissions, I don't know what Ford does on there. GM has the emission fluid. If you could get one pre that, those are lasting longer than the new ones. The new ones with all this emission stuff, I spent $3,000 on the Chevrolet that I sold. The 2012, I'm telling you about. I spent about $3,000 on it like weeks before I sold it because I won't sell you something if something's wrong with it and the lights come on. And if I know there's something wrong with it, I go fix it. Even if I am fixing to sell it, that's just not the way I do. If I sell you something, I tell you it's good as much as I know. Now, something could come on going down the road, but it wasn't nothing that I knew about. So, but yeah, we spent a bunch. I had the brakes fixed all the way around. I had something to do with that emission fluid went bad. I had to spend on. It was around $3,000 just a few weeks before I sold it. So, Northwood said they don't have the DEF, the older ones don't, but they still need deleted. I don't delete mine. I'm anti-deleting them because I would not buy a truck that's been deleted. It sends the wrong signal to me. And I know not everybody that deletes them, hot rods them, or whatever, but I don't want a truck that's been messed with. I want a truck that's factory when I buy it. Now, I mean, I'm all for changing out the air intakes and stuff like that to try to help with fuel mile, even though I don't do that. I do run good air filters and stuff in mine. And my Ram out here come with an air system on it. I've got about my truck out here I just bought about a year ago. It's a 17 Ram Limited 2500 with the Cummins. And I had to put a brand new set of tires on it when I got it. So counting all that, I got about 51,000 and it had 30,000 miles. And I bought it from the boy that bought it new. What delete means is you can delete some of the emission standards off of it, especially like it's really, you're not supposed to delete them. But deleting them means you change take some of the emission stuff off of it so that it's not smothered out. A lot of the emissions is filtered back through the motor, and it smothers the motor out, and the motors don't last as long with all that emissions in it. So people will delete them so that their trucks will last longer. People don't know why all these new trucks are not going a million miles, and it's because of that emissions is muzzling down the motors and causing them to go bad. So we had a 2002 F-350 Crew, but the calipers and brakes were a non-stop issue. I had a Chevrolet. Both my last two Chevrolets, I had terrible brake issues. This Dodge out here, that is a good thing. Yep, that's what Northwood, burning up the road, Northwoods. Good description there. Whoops. There you go. I had a lot of brake issues with my Chevrolet that I just sold. Or both of the last two Chevrolets I had a lot of brake. This Ram has I call it a 2-stage Jake brake or exhaust brake, depending on what you want to call it. But you can put it on auto or manual. And I run mine. The boy I bought it from told me if I would get used to running that emission or the exhaust brake all the time, that I wouldn't have brake issues. And so I run that 2-stage, I call it Jake brake, but y'all know what I mean. I run that 2-stage Jake brake on auto all the time, and I can tell a big difference. You don't have to hardly touch the brakes. You can go off the mountain 60 mile an hour with a trailer behind it, and it'll hold it back without running up the RPM too much. I take it Roy must be a Ford fan. I had two 2012 Susan, and both of them were just, that's one reason I didn't buy another Chevrolet. I spent more money on those two 2012s than I ever spent on any truck I'd ever had. I spent $3,000 on the last one. I spent about that much on the one I had before that. So, and both of them I bought with less than 100. I sold the last one at 89, and the one before that I sold with 103. So, and the money I spent on them, most of the money I spent on them wasn't even brakes, but I did spend a lot of money over the years on brakes, but most of the money I spent on them was emissions. If I had done what Corey said off the bat, I wouldn't have had those issues, but I'm just not a big changing things kind of guy. So to each his own. See you in Search of Adventure Life. Maybe we got you a few new friends there. Let's see. Yeah, you're up to 121. See, senior sister, you bugging out too? Y'all don't forget, we got a video coming out 12:15 Eastern, 11:15 Central. So Slot Dog. It's about 11 minutes long. It's not very long. I had a couple good Ford Rangers. That's pretty good, Northwoods. I don't know what my Ram got pulling my toy hauler. We went to Cheehaw State Park or the Smokies. I can't remember exactly what it got. I'm pretty sure it didn't get 18. My truck gets. Me and Tammy went to Williamsburg, Kentucky. Not long after we got this Ram empty. We didn't carry the camper, but we went empty, and I got 21 miles gallon. And so that was pretty good. I thought empty. So Roy, New Horizon has a way of making enemies, don't she? Making sure I didn't miss anything. Going back through the chat. I've had a couple Ford Rangers burning up the roads, and all 2 or 3 of them. I've had several, and they were all good. So what do y'all want to talk about now? We've talked about trucks and grills and everything else. My coffee cup about empty. There's a lot of good Toyotas. I got nephews that sell Toyotas brand new. They sell a lot of them. A friend of mine just bought a new Toyota truck. Toyotas has a lot of pulling power. They just don't they don't weigh enough to have a lot of stopping power. I had a lot of Toyotas when I was young. I drove a lot of Toyota trucks. Them old 22R motors in them. Me and Tammy's had several Camrys, a few Altimas. Tammy bought a brand new Ford car one time, and they never could get it fixed. Brand new. We had the laws we have now, we would have made them buy that car back. Toyota's probably ruling in where you live, don't they, Uncle Lisa? In Uganda, I'm going to say 99% of every vehicle in Uganda is Toyotas. And I noticed that in a lot of countries, Toyota rules. You won't see a truck like mine running through Uganda. Matter of fact, there's not very many big vehicles on the road in Uganda. But all of them vans are Toyotas. About all the cars and trucks you see are all Toyotas. That would be a pretty safe bet to say that 99% of all vehicles in Uganda is Toyota. That'd be a safe bet. Oh, did you get you a new computer, Amy? What kind of computer did you get? Yeah, you know, Northwood, you talk about half ton to 3/4, and there's not much money difference to go from a half to a 3/4. If I lived in Uganda, all I would want to buy is a Toyota because there's parts for them things everywhere. We broke down in a Toyota van before late in the evening, and like the clutch went out year before last in a Toyota van we was in. By the next morning, they had the parts in it and had it fixed and ready to go. You couldn't get that done in the States like that. And I think it cost like $200 American to fix it. I ain't even sure it was $200. The labor on it over here would have been more than that. HP something or other. So you went the PC route. A lot of the guys Keisha works with on the Arsenal, they're PC. They're gamers. So a lot of the gamers go to the PC. This is the first Mac I've ever had. I don't know about that, Corey. I'd like to have some stock in Toyota van dealership in Uganda. There are millions probably of them Toyota vans running around. Uh-oh. Northwood, you stirred up burning up the roads. I was looking to make sure I had all the links to everything in case y'all wanted to check it out. We also got a link to StreamYard, so if any of y'all that do live stream and want to pay for the paid version, there is a link there. It's I can't remember if it's. I think it saves you. It's got a little discount in there if you click that link and get it. I want to think me and you both get credit. I don't know. Anyway, the link's down below. I love my Mac. Matter of fact, I probably won't never go back. But I switched to iPhone a few years ago as well because my Baja that I wear, back when I got this Baja, iPhone had a connection with the Baja people, and so we could pair them together. It wasn't Bluetooth; it was some different kind of connection. Anyway, if you had it, only worked on iPhone, so that's when I swapped to iPhone. And so I had been used to using iPhone. And so when I went to look for a computer, everybody says if you're going to do video, YouTube, and all that, you need to think about getting a Mac. And I thought, well, why not? You know, and both my kids have MacBooks, and they love them. And they, matter of fact, Keisha's she bought one when she graduated high school, and she bought one a couple years ago. And so she loves them. And so I thought, well, I don't know enough about computers, so I need one that the kids have so they can help me. So what I done, meant to be RVing, is the kids was going to buy me one for Christmas. And so there was no way that I would let them, and they weren't going to buy me, a big high dollar one. So we were looking at the refurbished one on eBay, and so I found a company that had sold a lot of computers, had a really good feedback, and I bought this one. It's I think it's a 2011 MacBook Pro, but it's full of new software, and it was ready to go, and it was nearly everything everybody said I needed for what I wanted to do. And it was like $750 or $790 make offer, and I offered like $700. So that with taxes, I think I come out like $730. And so it worked great. And then I bought an extra warranty through eBay. So I got basically a 2-year warranty. The company warranty is a year, and then I got the extra warranty. So I got 2 years on it. I figure for what I paid for it, if it lasts 2 years, I can buy another one, and I'm still better off than paying $3,000 or whatever these new MacBooks cost. So, that was my plan, and so this has worked. I do all my videos, everything YouTube. That's all this laptop is used for. It's YouTube. So, but that's what I wanted it for. So, I wouldn't probably go back because I'm just now learning how to use all this. So. Windows 10, the PCs are great. Matter of fact, Keisha said all her gaming buddies, that's all they run is the Windows PC stuff. What do you run, Corey? You run a MacBook? I noticed a lot of the YouTubers use MacBooks. Uncle Lisa uses a PC. Uncle Lisa's a big gamer too, ain't she? A lot of the gamers want PCs. I don't know why. I mean, because I'm not a gamer, so I don't know. $160 is hard to beat, Amy. Like I said, I got about $730, I think, in this one used, like way used, but refurbished. So a MacBook, probably a new MacBook now. What, guys? Close to $3,000, I guess. I don't know what all this one's got in it. It's got 2 terabytes or something. I don't know. I'm not a computer guy, but I had Keisha, my daughter. She's a computer science major, and she works. That's all that bunch she worked with. There's all computer gurus, and so they helped me find something that was in my budget. So, yeah, Uncle Lisa Productions is a gamer. So there goes back to what I said a while ago. All Keisha's gaming friends want PCs. So. And a lot of your gamers build their own computers. They have desk models for gaming. They don't game much on laptop, from what I understand. So, so Northwood's a Microsoft PC guy. Yeah, he's worked on a lot of Macs. I got you. Works on an Alienware laptop. Yep. I don't even use the software that Mac had in it for editing videos. I actually use another program. And that was just something because I think I figured out what I was doing wrong trying to use it before, but now I got this other one, so I'm not going to learn how to use something else. Wow. Keisha got hooked on Macs when she went to Auburn. They had a Mac store in the bookstore, so that's how she wound up with her first one. So she wanted something that if she had a problem with, she could get it worked on campus, and we did too. So she took some of her scholarship money and bought her first MacBook, and that lasted her through college. We bought the extended warranty with it and everything, so that it would be under warranty the whole time she was in college. And then when she graduated college and got her job, she bought her. Well, matter of fact, I think it lasted her all the way up until just a couple years ago, and she bought a new one a couple years ago. Yeah, I'm not into gaming. I could see I could get addicted to gaming. I just don't have time for another hobby like that. I tell you what, I watched Happy Place Camping yesterday. I meant to tell everybody about that before they all got gone. And some of y'all done checked it out. But y'all need to go over to Happy Place Camping and watch their magnet fishing. That's a hobby that I could get into, especially out kayaking. A lot of places we go kayaking, there's just so many people. There's no telling how many things have been lost out there. But y'all need to go over there and check out Happy Place Camping if y'all ain't already hooked up with them. Tell them I sent you. Especially go watch the magnet fishing. I think they got 2 videos on that. It looked like fun. Uncle Lisa, you're gonna get in trouble. Yeah, I meant to be RVing. I think I'm stuck with Mike for life, and it just seems easy, and I don't know. I don't have to go through a lot of hoops to make it do stuff, and I don't know. I mean, I guess I could have got a PC and said the same thing. I don't know. I'm just not a big. I hadn't even had a computer in years. I've done everything off my iPhone, and I've not been on a computer in years until I got this one for Christmas. So I had to relearn all this all over. I was so used to doing everything that I need to do on the internet on my iPhone. So yeah. I was gonna pull up something right quick uh, and see how much these bad boys are now. So I got a 15. I wanted a big screen because I'm getting old and I like things to be big. And I don't tote my MacBook a lot. I'm trying to see right here. I'm trying to pull up like the one I bought. Have to Trying to find the company I got mine from and see what they've got. Oh, I know how to do that. Let me go over here. My eBay. And see if I can find where I got mine. Well, I can pull up. Well, I ain't figured all this mess out. Purchase history. All right, right here. The one I bought. I didn't give as much for it as I thought. Let me see. Let me go back. So I had bought mine. Mine was what mine is. Right here is where I bought it. It is MacBook Pro 15 quad core i7 turbo, 16 gigabyte RAM, 2 terabyte SSD H, Dual GFX with a 1-year warranty. I paid $675 plus tax. That was to look right here exactly. Yep. It was $729, so $730 is what I had in it with tax. Yep. And so go back over here and pull that up and see what the guy's got now. That seller views similar items. I was going to see what you could get for. So right now, a MacBook Pro. He's got a MacBook Pro on here now. Refurbished, of course. $939, our best offer. That's a 15-inch. And here's that Lightning HDMI cable. Everybody was telling me I needed to hook up my TV. Here's a MacBook Pro 15 for $895. It just depends on what you want. Here's one with 1 terabyte for $995. They have all kinds, but I've been real happy. Only thing wasn't real happy with, they don't guarantee the batteries. And my battery wasn't that great when I got it. And about all they say with batteries, and I know that's probably tough to do, is they just say that it's good and it functions. And they don't really say a lot about it. But I did message them because I thought about changing the battery out in my laptop. And I asked them if it voided my warranty if I changed it out myself because it's not that hard to do. And he said no. And if I needed any help, to let him know that he could walk me through it. And I said, I told him I thought I could do it from what I've seen on YouTube. And so that's pretty good that it wouldn't void, even though I've not done it yet, it wasn't going to void my warranty by opening it up. So I was pretty happy with that. Most of the time, if you open one up at all, it voids the warranty. So I wished I had went with my gut. I started to ask if he could install a brand new battery before I bought it. If I bought another one and if it was a used one, I would pay extra to have the new battery put in it. So, all right, guys. I think we about talked this into death. So don't forget, here in a few minutes, our slot dog video comes up. I'm cooking them on the Blackstone and the Traeger. So y'all make sure to check that out. And let me know what y'all think about that. And until tomorrow morning, or I'll see y'all tonight around the chat. I'll see y'all at Meant to Be RVing. I think that kicks it off. Meant to Be RVing kicks off the night schedule. Yep, 5 o'clock. So I'll see you guys there, if not before. And then 6 o'clock, Beyond Beauty 3, 7 o'clock, New Horizons, 8 o'clock, Papa Drew's Laugh Off, 9 o'clock, your choice, Adventures in Xanadu or RV Kids TV. So that is the lineup for tonight. Need to thank our sponsor. My mind went blank. Something come up. Silver State K9 is one of our sponsors. Thank those guys. And if y'all want to know about Silver State K9, they train dogs, and I have a link below. Also, we want to thank our Patreon members, Over the Hill RV and Bob's Adventures. And thanks to Avenger RV Adventure for our latest PayPal tip that we received yesterday. So appreciate that. So anyway, I will see you guys around, and y'all have a great day, and love y'all. And y'all don't know what it means to me for y'all to come every day. It really means a lot. There's Happy Place Camping coming in. I was just talking about watching y'all's magnet fishing and about how I'm already hooked on your magnet fishing. So anyway, we'll hop off here, and thanks for coming in, Happy Place Camping. And I got a slot dog video coming up in a few minutes. So y'all be sure to check that out. Cooking on the Blackstone and the Traeger. So love you guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. We'll have a Saturday, and maybe Mel and Nettie will be here with Mel, and Nettie will be here with us in the morning. Nettie won't have to work. So love you guys. See you in the morning.